Hello people, you probably all thought I was killed by Bjorn. Well, surprise. I am still alive and I am here to present my top 10 favorite albums because that shows you that I am not at all scared for STD. With the Vietnam Wars going on, the world was in danger and anxiety, that Marvin Gaye wanted to lessen with this collection of happy songs. 9. This album is probably the most famous first rock parody concept album, and it's a great one at that. 8. Young Americans was probably David Bowie's biggest turn in his musical style. After releasing Diamond Dogs, the peak of his glamrock years, he released this soul album. 7. This is probably the most famous jazz album in the business, but that does not make it bad at all. Miles Davis is one of the biggest icons in jazz, and this record alone shows us why. 6. This is probably the first record which made psychedelic rock mainstream and arguably the first Beatles album in which the Beatles became more than a boy band. 4. Neil Young joined the British folk rock supergroup, Crosby, Stills and Nash, to create a real rock classic. 3. Just like Olaf Holmorn, I love the Rolling Stones, and this for sure is their magnum opus. 2. After recording an album with Crosby, Stills and Nash, Neil Young was again inspired to record a solo album which was groundbreaking musically. Before I reveal my number 1 favorite album, I have to get something off my chest. There is only one thing I don't like about Neil Young. He is an audiophile who is against MP3s, while I think MP3s are the best file format. 1. I fucking love Bob Dylan. Sadly, this has not always been the case. A few years ago I only knew the song All Along the Watchtower, and I was talking about that song with Otto, which led to him sighing and saying, "If you have not listened to a Bob Dylan album, you should listen to Highway 61 Revisited, and you shall not call me a pleb."